Right, when you first pull your dough out of the bowl, it might be a little sticky. I've put a little flour on this, but you'll notice that if I pull this from the top, it really kind of drips right off. So I need to knead this to get the gluten fibers together. So what I'm going to do is, first I want to make sure that my surface has a lot of flour on it. I just put a handful of flour, spread it out, and then I'm going to take the dough, I'm going to fold it in half, use the heels of my hand to push it away, rotate 90 degrees, and I'm just going to keep doing this process. Now at first it's going to be really easy to do. The dough hasn't gotten too elastic yet, and so it won't take much of an effort. As I go around, it's starting to get a little stickier and sticking to my hand. So I can take a little more flour, kind of put it on the surface, get rid of that stickiness, and so I'm going to be incorporating more flour as I go around. Some of it's going to come in from the bottom, and the dough is going to get a little stiffer, and it's going to get a little bit less sticky each time I get to the point where it is getting sticky. There's just going to be a little bit less of that. So it's going to need a few more minutes, but you can already see that if I hold it from the top now, it's holding its shape much better, so it's still a little bit drippy. And I'll show you again after I've kneaded a few minutes. So now that the dough is well kneaded, if I hold it from the top, it really doesn't change shape very much, just very, very slowly. So I need to let it rise. My bowl here has been well greased with the cooking spray, so I'm going to put the dough in there. I'm going to turn it over a couple times so that the grease is on both sides, and I'm doing that because I'm going to put some cling wrap over the top of it. If I don't make sure it's greased on the top part as well, then the grease is going, or then the dough would stick to the cling wrap, and then we would have, very messy removal of the cling wrap. So once this is done, I'm going to put this in the oven where it is just warm. It doesn't have any, it's not hot, and I've turned the oven off so it's not providing more heat. And I'm going to let it rise in there. This is going to rise maybe about 30 minutes. We want to look for it to roughly double in size. I don't want the cling wrap to be real secure on here because I want to give this room for it to bubble up. So if it's real tightly pressed into the side of the bowl, then it's not going to have room to expand.